Hi, this is an interview that I'm going to do with a very experienced real estate agent. He's been in the business for over 20 years, and I'd like to interview him when we come up. And you can ask via our podcast and YouTube stations any questions you'd like to do. So what I'd like to do is introduce you to Mr. Paul Bannister. Take a seat, Paul. Come on in. Thank you, Paul. Yes, so what questions would you like to ask me, Paul? Just a second. Yes, what have you found most intriguing over the COVID-19 experience that you've experienced, Paul, since you came back from being in Asia? And I heard there was a few things that happened when you got back, and then all of a sudden you were in isolation. So what was your experience? Yeah, well, John, it was a really good and interesting experience. I came back from a well-earned trip for my 60th birthday present to myself, and we went from Japan, and then we went through Middle Asia and then across to Myanmar, and we were experiencing a lot of challenging things, and we made our way back to the Gold Coast, and we were very surprised how easy it was to get into the country. Anyway, I was forced to go to self-isolated lockdown, and that put a big stop on my plans for the early part of the end of financial year last year. So we did tap on some of those questions, Paul, but what have you done since you've got back? What's been your go? Well, in that time, I actually joined the Byron Bay Bushfire Brigade, and I decided to do a course, do a community consultation to become like-minded and help the community. And I was gained. Now I'm a firefighter for the Byron Bay Bushfire Brigade, and I've met some really, really lovely people there. The other thing is I've learnt to home brew better. I've put several kegs down, drank a lot of beer, and subsequently that has aroused my brain space and been able to really meditate whilst doing these wonderful things. I also took up and backed some beach fishing, which has now been fantastic because I've now bought myself a smoker. So I've actually learned how to survive home brew and eating fish and meditating, believing on who I am and sourcing myself and walking along the beach and seeing people down on the beach. What were they doing? Wasn't it isolation? Gosh, I just wanted to sneak down for a little walk on the beach and look down this way and down that way, and there was heaps of people. Spanish, Portuguese, Victorians, Tasmanians, and even Americanos. What's going on? Anyway, I'm back and enjoying life.